Yeah, and the Lemonheads, that's a band I didn't think to mention. I love the Lemonheads, and I love that jangle pop that can get really heavy too, but it's always these great melodies and it's got these huge hooks to it. And there's a song on that record called You Talk, and it's such a great song, man. And one thing I love about that song is the verses are pretty quiet, I would say, but then when you get to the chorus, all these great multiple guitar tracks kind of kick in, and then there's this layered sort of guitar pop sound that we've been talking about. And can you just talk a little bit about maybe generally the use of dynamics in your music, or specifically what that has to do with this particular tune?
There was a guitar player from Jackson, Mississippi named Matt Ulmer who had not played on Broken Arrow but had joined the band and moved with us to Atlanta and then Athens. And I think having two guitarists was sort of the impetus for incorporating a lot of the parts that would kind of interrelate to whatever I was playing. And that just sort of naturally led to, having layered parts on the record. And I think that I began to understand dynamics of a band playing, from early on when I was just a teenager, and how coming out of a groovy verse into an explosive chorus was good for everybody. So, but a lot of everything that I've ever done really was a lot of just instinct, and I didn't give it a lot of thought. And maybe I thought more later on as I started making records, but I had a little bit of talent and a lot of attitude and no attention span for learning anything with the depth or the thoughtfulness or the patience that I should have been. And I was just running on youth and a little talent and a lot of attitude. And if I tried to give you some educated answer on a lot of why did you do this, it was almost like it was just happening. And we would and we all wanted to feel something. We wanted the crowd to feel something, and in the studio, if we felt it, then that meant it was cool and we could move on.